At the heart of the manifesto is the SNP's pledges to the public in Scotland, which are to ensure that we address the issues of austerity and Brexit and the cost of living crisis, which is delivering such difficulty and hardship to households in Scotland, and by linking that to the issue of independence, which will give a solution to those challenges that people face in their everyday lives today.
You've set out in this manifesto what you want to happen if your party wins a majority of the Scottish seats, but what will happen if you don't win that majority?
This manifesto is an invitation to people to vote for the Scottish National Party to take forward Scotland's agenda to ensure that we get the intensification of the pressure to enforce the mandate that was given to the Scottish Parliament in 2021 of ensuring there should be a referendum on independence. So if people want to make that happen, they should vote for the Scottish National Party in this election.
If that doesn't happen though, is it possible to have IndyRef2 in the lifetime of the next UK Parliament?
Well, I want to make sure that the people of Scotland have the opportunity to have the democratic wishes listened to by the United Kingdom government. They made those clear in 2021, and I want to make sure that happens.
If you set that threshold, then surely if it's not achieved, then it can't happen.
Well, I want to make sure that happens by inviting people to vote for the Scottish National Party in this election.
Just last question, and I was speaking to Ian Murray recently, and he was talking about how if Labour wins power, they would have new spending powers for the Scotland office, and he says he's willing to speak to the Scottish Government about how they use this, but as he puts it, it takes two to tango. Would you tango with Ian Murray?
Well, I think that the issue here is a really fundamental democratic one, because the Scotland Act was constructed to give the Scottish Parliament power over a whole range of different areas. It wasn't constructed to allow the UK government to interfere. In fact, it was the exact opposite of that. And what Ian Murray has said to you is a continuation of the interference and devolution which the Conservatives have brought forward since Brexit. It's a democratic outrage, and the Labour Party needs to decide whether they're either going to protect devolution or continue the Tory attack on devolution. And by the form of the Labour Party on austerity and other issues, they're continuing the attack on devolution, and that's unacceptable.
But would you speak with him if he offered?
Well, I'll happily engage with a United Kingdom government, but the Labour Party has to decide whether it's in favour of devolution and protecting devolution or interfering in devolution as the Tories did. And the Labour Party's got a choice. And going on past form of what the Labour Party's done on austerity and Brexit, I suspect they'll choose the Tories.